Hello, 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 gorgeous souls. I hope that you are all well, if not going slightly crazy on day number 1 million of your home retreat. Um, I just wanted to come in quickly and just talk about the power of magic. And I don't mean magic as in standing over a cauldron, creating a spell, although if you are doing that, you're probably doing something really great for your immune system and more power to you. But what I want to talk about is creating magic every day. And yesterday, was our first unofficial Dress to Impress day. And if you didn't join me, that's okay. There are going to be plenty more Thursdays. There's going to be plenty of more opportunities to dress to impress. And that's the Dress to Impress You, by the way. And I wanted to just talk really quickly on the magic that actually created for me. I dress up quite a bit for work as I go to a number of events, but recently, of course, no one's going anywhere. So I hadn't dressed up just for fun probably since I was a child. And yesterday was really, really magical. I dressed up. I wore this gorgeous long gold full length dress that I had made in Bangkok. For me, I put on my red lipstick, I put on high heels, I put on fancy music, I curled my hair, and I wore that dress for the entire day. My daughter dressed up in like whatever it was that she wanted. So like a pair of pants, a pair of shorts, a ballet dress, and then some sort of clip in her hair. She's 3. So she did that, and we just had a day of play. There was nowhere to go. There was no one to impress. I did a couple of client calls in my super dress, and that was it. And it brought me back to a place of real magic when I was a child. And my grandmother would let me dress up in her ball gowns. My grandmother was this like beautiful, incredibly gentle woman and so gracious, so kind. And I used to raid her closet and wear these like full length mink coats, silk gloves, a tiara, like you name it, I was wearing it, and I was running around her backyard, and she like gave no qualms about it. So what that did for me yesterday with my Dress to Impress and staying home was it created so much magic. It was like being a little kid again. A little kid before, you went to school and got bullied. A little kid who was just like living in her divinity, living in her like princess realm and believed that to be true for herself. Like I was just transported back to that place, like running around my grandmother's yard with this ball gown on and a tiara and a mink coat. And that was me yesterday. And I actually, I know it's not very popular to talk about real fur, but this is my great grandmother's fur coat. So it's not something that was purchased recently, but I put it on yesterday because I felt really, really cold, and I had my gold dress on, and it just felt like I was connecting back to all those women in all those different times who let me play. Grandmothers are like glorious and will let you play. I made cookies with my little girl. My husband doesn't really have anything to dress up in, but he just watched us, and, my mom got involved, and we just had such a fun day of play. So when I'm talking about making magic, what I'm really talking about is infusing pleasure into our everyday lives. And if there was no other time that was imperative to be doing that for yourself, it is actually now. And some of us might get tripped up on feelings of, guilt around, the privilege to be able to do that. And I can very much appreciate that. But I want you to know that, feeling guilty and feeling sad isn't actually helping the person that you're feeling guilty and you're feeling sad for. If you really feel like you can make contributions, now is a good time to contribute some cash to charities if you're able to. If not, you could just like send those people love. You can get involved in some of the global meditations that are happening around the world. There's so many of them happening at very specific times, very specific dates. And so if you need information about those, just let me know, and I can include you in the dates and the times so you can participate. But really making magic happen is up to you. This is a time where we're not just going to be entertained easily, and we're going to find ourselves reaching for things that are going to feel really, really good and really, really exciting. And you are going to be the one who creates those. So if you didn't join me on Thursday, you can make any day you want magic and Dress to Impress in a dress if you want to. And it might not be that. Like, it might not be that for you. Maybe it's not that for you. But the invitation is to start finding things for you that are fun. Because yes, meditation right now, essential. Yoga right now, essential. Journaling right now, essential. But you have to have something to bring some light and some joy and some laughter into those spaces. Otherwise, it becomes, spiritual grind work. And that's not what we want. We want sensuality and spirituality to coexist together, to merge together, so that we can start mending the tear that most of us have felt in our lifetimes around sensuality and being a woman who is spiritual and has a deep connection to her faith. So, dress to impress every Thursday, or dress to impress every day, or whenever you want, or whatever you want. But find something that's going to infuse some joy, infuse some laughter into your household right now, because we are going to be in this for longer than most of us anticipate. And the sooner we get clear on the things that make us feel really, really good, and we can participate in those things safely at home, the more we're going to be able to hang on to the magic of possibility in a world that feels very constricted right now. So, as always, I'm sending you loads of love. I've put the link for my private Facebook group in the body of this post. So if you don't catch it, it's Power of a Woman's Pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you in there. Bye for now.